and the dance piece, which is about our experience of the collaboration project. So like the audience is entering our lives kind of thing. This kind of project has given me an insight to what it's kind of like and how you discuss and negotiate ideas and respecting other art forms as well. So it's been an interesting experience. Me being in there was like my interaction with my sculptures, and I've never actually danced in my actual sculptures, so that kind of added a new dimension to my work. And plus, like, during the collaboration project, I did some improvisation classes. Me breaking my own personal barrier into doing dance was kind of like what me and Kristen kind of wanted to express was the cocoon of a butterfly. So I was in the cocoon, and me breaking through that cocoon and spreading my wings and fly kind of thing. So the whole me being in my sculpture was being in a cocoon kind of thing. Sometimes you have to pull back your own idea and just kind of say, oh, okay, what works best for the work. This section is my section, and I'll be moving in it, and it's kind of like a cocoon. So I'll have all these like coloured pieces of paper as like backgrounds, and then have two of these, and I just like the sound of it and also the shape, the form, and the transparency of the carrier bags. So using that and me moving as well. So I'm using my experiences as a dancer. I'm going to be moving in this section.
To me, it's funny because there are no inspirations. It was all about, for my part of the project, it was all about myself and not actually looking at other people's work. Even though me and Eri did research into other artists, I tried to kind of cut them off and just kind of look into myself for inspiration. The actual word is Latin for to enter. So our idea was that the audience enters the installation, but they also we allow them to enter our mind and to enter our memories, which are quite personal. I mean, it says on the poster, you may enter. So we're basically saying, this is our experience now, share it if you wish. When I worked in the studio, I picked out an area of my life that I wanted to work around, and then started improvising around that area. And what came out of that improvisation are certain movement phrases or certain kind of signs that to me represent something very personal, but came through to the audience maybe as something emotional, but they wouldn't be able to pick up on what that is. It is very personal, but it's not meant to be blunt, it's not meant to be obvious. and I think that Aries and my visual language are very different, and we found that out actually throughout the process. It became more and more obvious that we made very different choices to do with colour and and material.
It's been interesting, but we've had our agreements and disagreements. Obviously disagreements, because our visual languages are so different to her, because hers is dance and mine is art, and to discuss and negotiate it was quite a lot of time. But it's been interesting, and it kind of like that for me, like doing an installation and also doing a kind of theatrical element to my art as well is really interesting.
Yes, I'm satisfied. I think that with the time that we had, which wasn't a long time really, so with the time that I had, I did everything that I could do. So yes, with the final piece, I'm satisfied, but whether the audience perceive what we wanted them to perceive, I don't know. I think maybe we could have, there were little details like lighting and things that could have been better.
I'm relieved that it's over, and now I'm actually quite ill because all the tiredness has just kind of kicked in. But looking back at it, it's gone really